Hey everybody, today we're going to be making some sushi with the Albino Monkey Sushi Making Kit. Let's get right into it. So first things first, you'll have everything you need in the kit to make sushi. You will need to source some ingredients from your local supermarket depending on what kind of sushi you want to make. So for me, I've got some avocado, we got some cucumber, sushi rice was there, nori or the seaweed paper here. I got a piece of salmon in back, and we're ready to get started. And when it comes to making sushi, it's all about prep. And costume, and we need to look the part, so let's start with an apron. What do you think, cherries? Maybe something a little more plaid and countryside? Or my man, Walter White. This guy definitely makes sushi. Heck of a cook too. And nobody likes hair in their food. We could get extra crazy Karate Kid style, or classic French chef. So step one, make your sushi rice. Do that ahead of time so it's cooked and has time to cool down as well. Just follow the directions. Yes, you can use your sushi paddle right here to fluff everything up. And pro tip, make sure you season your rice with some rice wine vinegar or something, right? Bland rice is boring rice, and that means boring sushi in my opinion. Yeah, so the rice should taste like something because that's 90% of what sushi is. And then we prep if you're using vegetables like cucumbers, carrots, etc. Usually all of that stuff is julienned really thin. If you have a mandolin or something that does that, more power to you. Or if you have nice skills like myself or planning on doing it by hand, yeah, you're just gonna have to work on it and get it all into nice fine strips so it looks good inside of your sushi. So we'll do some avocado while we're here. Just take this, yes, run it all the way around. And then we can take this piece of the slicer and scoop all the way through. It's gonna create all these nice little independent slices as it pulls through. And now we'll have those ready to put inside the sushi as well. And last but not least, secret ingredient, salmon here. So the salmon, now we need to decide how do we want to cut this up and how are we going to use this, right? If you're just making sashimi, you might make cuts along this way. We might cut this down in half so we have those nice pieces of sashimi right there. So probably what I'm going to do, this is the lower piece right here. Yeah, that's going to be kind of like more like towards the belly of where the salmon was. Yes, I'm going to cut these into strips and these are going to go into the rolls. And then up here with this upper half, I can cut some slices like that and we'll put that onto the nigiri. And I have to say this knife is nice and sharp here. Perfect with all the subtle light veggies, right? Obviously pulls through the salmon like this. So now what I'm gonna do for this is I'm just gonna cut this into some nice long strips, maybe like a 1/4 inch thick. Yeah, and then those will be perfect for my salmon roll. And then for some of this, I'm going to use this either for sashimi or nigiri. So I'm going to cut on a little bit of a bias as I get going and see how that looks, right? And lay these out. So that'd be perfect for a sashimi piece right here. You could lay this on top of the nigiri, maybe even just a little bit thinner. Be perfect. And just like that, we're ready. We either got these sashimi or nigiri pieces over here. We got some strips over here. We can make just a basic salmon roll, a salmon avocado, however you want to do it. And when in doubt, if you just butch it all up and it looks terrible, just chop it all into tiny bits and pieces, mix it with a bunch of sriracha, and now you'll have yourself a spicy salmon roll instead. All right, so it's Sushi Bazooka time. So we're going to lay all the rice in here. Remember, just to give yourself a little bit of space because you do need to put the plunger in at the very beginning to compress everything down. So if you make it too tight all the way up, you're going to squish some of the rice down here, but you'll still be fine. So now we're back with the plunger. We're just going to push down to make a nice little channel in between each half here. And then this will be able to load. So I'm going to lay some salmon strips in on this side, and I'll put a little cucumber and maybe some avocado. Now we put the plunger inside, start to come over here, close it up in half like that. Put the clamps down. 1, 2. Good. So now we're going to put the end back over here. And what we're going to do is you're going to start to twist, and it's going to start to compress everything down as it goes through. Now we're ready to push it out. And now it's time for the moment of truth. We're going to push it out of the bazooka and onto the paper. Look at that. And look, essentially you've got one nice big sushi log right here. Roll this over like so. And you can also come back around for a second time with the sushi mat. Yes, just to make it real nice and tight. A little bit of pressure. Really form it into shape. And like that, voila. And now we cut it into pieces, and that's why it's important to have a nice thin, sharp knife. You never want to just push down, okay? Let the knife do the work, the sawing action, even though there isn't a saw blade. So don't just push down, otherwise you're gonna tear it and smush it, or you wanna have a quick back, forth, and hold it with the finger, and you got perfect cuts like this, yes? Yeah, what do you think about that? Not too shabby. Let's not forget about the nigiri. So you can just grab some of this either by hand or you could just scoop into the bowl, pack it in there real nice, use the handle, it'll push it back out, and then you've got a nice formed piece of nigiri. I'm sure another method is you could just take this and probably scoop it straight out of the bowl too. For even faster nigiri, squeeze it and push it out too. Sushi, definitely a hands-on kind of job. And then from here you can lay whatever it is on top, whether that's salmon, tuna, avocado, etc. You can leave it just like this, or if you want to go the extra mile, you could cut little strips of nori and wrap it all the way around. So as you can see, easy to use, fun, and everything you need in one convenient kit.